Greetings. Today, this is kind of fun. Allie's with me. I feel like this is going to be like a little like news channel today.
Yeah.
With the
Yes.
with it, I feel like I'm at the desk. I'm like, greetings from Malibu, California, coming to you with CJLA and Goldie's finest new silver launch. Allie, I'm excited for this collection.
It's so fun.
It's so good. And I feel like, too, this is a lot of stuff that you guys have asked for. You've been like, when is Goldie coming in silver? I love those. Or I'm a silver girl and I've been waiting on those. When is that happening? So today I'm going to kick off some pieces that you've maybe a style that you've seen, but you've not seen it in the new silver. It is all up and available right now. So that's exciting times. Howdy, howdy. Hi. I'm glad you guys are here. I also have another fun little moment to mention. Allie, do you want to tell them about the free shipping situation that's happening in this live? Like literally only in the live today. I think that's something to highlight.
Yes, so only in this live, we have free shipping over $50. And so you can grab the Goldie piece and it basically ships for free, or grab multiple, and it's a code. So we are going to be running that while we are live, and super excited. The code for that is free ship. Super easy.
Can't go wrong with free ship. So the code's free ship. If you are with us today and you're like, I forgot to grab something, or, I wanted Bodhi jeans. I'm like, you could even use it on that if you want to. It works on anything on the website. Code is free ship. While we are live, it is yours to use. But I am very, very excited to show on. This is going to be like, I feel like we're on like the jewelry show. You know, those like, late night jewelry shows. This is going to be the jewelry show today. But what I really want to highlight, and I do want to mention in today's live, is I basically brought all the Goldie pieces, the entire Goldie collection into one spot. So I have everything here with me. I would love nothing more than to help with some styling. I get a ton of questions often on here, and oftentimes we're launching a collection. So what I have behind me is kind of the highlight of the day. We're running through that stuff. But what I want to do today is really play with Goldie and style it, mix and match it, put stuff together. So would love, if there's anything that you're like, oh, I want to see those on. Can you talk measurements? Can you talk details? I am here to do that. A few things I thought I would do is kind of kick off and start with some styling on the new pieces. Feel free to interject, ask, comment, anything that you guys need. Hi, Beth. I love this silver with the Jane too. She said the Goldie jewelry looks great with the Jane. I love the Jane, by the way. I'll just mention what I have on. I'm wearing the Bodhi jeans that just restocked that I absolutely love. I've been putting them with literally everything. And then the new Jane. It's a chambray top. It's so comfy and so easy. It mixes and matches with just about everything. And I feel like it's kind of like a little utility piece. We even brought it, we had a photo shoot yesterday and we brought it with us to the shoot. I'm like, bring the Jane. I feel like the Jane can be styled with so much. We shot a ton of like pre-fall, late summer. And I was kind of having the girls throw Jane over and with everything because it works and mixes so stinking well. So, super quick. I'm seeing Tides got added to cart. I have on our Tides hoops. If you guys know the drill and know the deal, all of our Goldie Los Angeles jewelry is all waterproof, tarnish proof, sweat resistant, like literally the hardiest, most durable, fantastic goodness. They're hypoallergenic. So if you're sensitive to jewelry pieces or to metals, and you're like, I need something super, super allergy friendly, Goldie is going to be your jam. I can't think of a better gift to give. I love gifting Goldie. It's like the perfect gift for a birthday, a thank you, and everything in between. So it is phenomenal, phenomenal stuff. I saw a little surge of some new peeps coming in, but we are kicking off a bunch of styles that we have not had in silver. We've done them in gold. They were maybe part of the initial like OG Goldie launch and collection. And we now have them in lots of tides added today. We now have them in silver. So what I have on right now, I kind of like blank canvas. We can kind of build these together, layer this stuff, and play with it in one spot. But I have on the Tides hoops. This is the Tides in gold. We get a lot of questions on what is the difference between the Tides and the Cora. And since both of those just launched in the gold and silver, I want to show you those. We'll kind of highlight them really quick. They're so good and so cute. And they were different enough that I'm like, we need to do both. They're both fantastic. So what I have here are the Tides and the Cora. The Tides are rounded. You can kind of see they have like a little dome shape to them. And the Cora are flat, kind of like this little simple flat disc. So rounded and flat. They both have a bit of this little striping to them that you can kind of see here. They're both lovely and lightweight. You might think, oh, those Tides are going to be heavy because they're bigger and chunkier. They are hollowed. So they look like they are weighty. But I have to tell you, they're one of the lightest weight, comfiest earrings. They're absolutely fantastic. And they really are an easy, comfortable, all day kind of earring. And I would say the same. Both of these are so stinking comfy. So this is Cora, which is flat, and Cora comes in the gold and the silver. I think we've been sold out of the gold of Cora for a minute too, and we didn't have the silver. So now we have the gold back in stock, which the gold are here, and then the silver. And then just to highlight, this is jewelry for everything. This is stuff to swim in. This is stuff to sauna in, work out in. I was at a heated workout class. I think the lady didn't check the temp this morning. We were laughing, Chad and I were like, oh my gosh, we are going to pass out. It was like 106 degrees and it was super sweat, like crazy sweat. I, of course, had all my Goldie jewelry on. No problem. No biggie. This stuff was made for living. So whether you're working out, you're in a pool, you're in the ocean, this stuff is made for all of it. It's made for travel. And then just a quick little background on it. The intention was for it to be really, truly like a capsule jewelry line. So the whole point is kind of like Carly Jean Los Angeles, where we're like, hey, getting dressed should be fun and easy. It shouldn't take rocket science to figure out what to wear and what to put on. The same goes with Goldie jewelry. This is literally intended to make getting dressed easy. So the whole point is, you can plug and play, hey, any earring, any chain, any bracelet, any layers, and it all goes together, takes the guesswork out and makes it really, really easy. Sarah, great question. Sarah said, what are your Goldie rings on repeat? Okay, so what I have on right now, I have on my grandma's ring. So I'm going to take this off because I have it in a stack here. This has kind of been my lineup. My three that are on my hand right now. Atlas ring, I feel like I always have on here. It's always in the middle. I love it. Love the placement of that. And then this is Starry Dome, which I love. It has these little CZ details on it. And they're these ever so subtle little stars. And then I actually just swapped out. I feel like I've been really hardy on my wedding ring. And so I was like, I've been working out. I'm like, I don't want that. It's gold. So it's soft and it kind of scratches and can get dinged up really easy. So I actually have been wearing the Radiant on my ring finger, stacked with a band that I've had forever and ever and just layered. So this is Radiant that we did not have, in silver. We only had it in gold. I'll grab it in gold so you can see it there too. But this has been a favorite of mine. I have a couple friends who also love these and rock these all the time. One of them lost hers and she frantically messaged me and was like, are there any Radiant left? It's out, it's sold out online. It's I think it was for her daughter, my daughter's favorite ring. Thankfully we found one at HQ, but we also just restocked them. So this is the Radiant here. It's beautiful, little rectangle, diamondy shape there. So gorgeous. And again, I just have it on layered, wear it by itself. It's so pretty and so simple. So I'm really hardy on them. I leave these on. I lift weights in them. I do all the things. This is one of those things you don't have to a lot of times people are like, oh, I have to take all my rings off when I'm washing dishes and doing those things. I'm like, not with Goldie. You can leave them all on. Ali, do you have a favorite of the rings? If you were to pick one, is there one that you're like, oh, that's kind of, whether you have it or not, what would you pick?
I think the Radiant's really fun. I think it's sweet. And then the Starry Dome is fun too.
Yeah.
It's like a different shape than just like a simple circle. It has a dome feature to it with like the jewels in it. Yeah. I think it can be like subtle, but it could also be a statement.
Yeah. And I even love Goldie stacked. Like right here, I have on Starry Dome with the Radiant, and they fit and stack really easy together. So just noting that. What I love about Goldie is same with the necklaces, and we're going to get into that in a second, but it all plays and layers really well together. So whether you're going to go, hey, I just want one single thing and I'm going to start with one, or you're kind of adding to your collection and you're going to kind of play with them and layer them, there's kind of no wrong way to stack and mix them. I think they're all really mix friendly. I'm even thinking too, this is my Atlas. If you want to be real cray, I could even stack an Atlas in the mix. So Atlas, Radiant, and Starry all kind of fit together too for like a chunkier shape. Abby just ordered the Cove and the Radiant in silver. Okay, I have to highlight your Cove because the Cove is so good. This is the Cove in silver. This has been asked for so long. And I'm very excited that we have this up. I saw Radiant added, a Cora added, lots of Tides hoops added in today's live. They're really good, y'all. And again, lightweight. If you ever have questions on details of the weight of something, function of it, please, while we're here together, holler. I can show it to you. I can answer. We can talk details on it. Saw another couple Radiants grabbed right now. They're so good. And then too, if you're just popping in, I have to highlight, we are running just for today's live, a fun little thing to kind of celebrate all of these new silver Goldie pieces. Free shipping on any order over $50. So even if you're grabbing, if you're like, oh, I'm grabbing a Jane or I'm grabbing the new, Bodie jeans, anything over 50 gets free shipping with the code. Is it free ship, Allie?
Yes, code free ship.
Free ship. So we're keeping it really simple. You can't go wrong with that. And then here is that necklace. How sweet and simple is that? This also comes, I'm going to take off the gold too, if you can see it. Comes in gold and silver. And I will note, we have sold out of a lot of Goldie pieces. So if you saw maybe a Goldie piece in gold that you're like, wait, I wanted that in gold and it's gone. We just did the biggest Goldie restock, like literally almost, I think we have, is it true? I think we have everything in stock.
Yeah, the only thing I see sold out is the Sunny necklace in gold.
You
everything
do?
Else, Sunny in silver, Cove, Haven, all of that is back.
Oh, Allie, that happened fast. Okay, sad, but good news. I'm like, did I just drop it? Sunny is here in silver. So if you missed it if you got it in gold, great. If you missed it in gold, I'm sorry. Here are the two of the Cove. So the gold and the silver, both in stock. The silver has never been on the site before, and it is so stinking good. I want to show you on here. This is our attempt today for our live to be up close and personal with all this Goldie goodness. Fun little blast of peeps on the website and the app. Howdy, guys. We're kicking off new Goldie launch, never before made or launched pieces. This is our Cove necklace. And I want to note too on these, almost everything Goldie can be worn both ways. So things like a little pendant, I think through to even like our Amore necklace, like you can wear the heart both ways. Same on the Cove. You can totally wear the shell both ways. So this would be the backside, no little diamonds or CZs. If you want a little more bedazzle going on, flip it that way. And you've got your little diamond details on there. Everything Goldie is shipping for free with the code free ship. Everything over 50. So everything necklaces, all of these pieces are already over $50. If you're combining, 2 pairs of earrings or things like that, it'll get you to $50. No, Rachel said, I was going to finally snag the Sunny in gold. That'll teach me to hold off on my wish list. I'm like, no. Yeah, that's the thing. It's been tricky. There's a lot of Goldie that we're like, okay, good. We have good stock of it. We'll be great over the next few weeks. And then it suddenly vanishes. Oh my goodness. So if you've eyed pieces, take advantage of it, use the code free ship, grab it. I would get on that wish list if you see your things in stock right now. Sarah, I love that feedback. Sarah said, I haven't taken off the Amore since it first released. The quality is unreal. I love that feedback. I can sit here all day long and tell you on here, hey, it's amazing. And I'm wearing it and I live in it and I love it. But it's so helpful hearing that from you guys who actually are like, hey, this is a true story. We wear it. We love it. And it really was made to last. I love that Amore recently launched in silver as well. So Amore comes in gold and silver too. And I can hopefully show that in just a second. Okay. So really quick, let's celebrate and kick off the new pieces that are in stock that have not been before. Cove necklace right here in silver. What I also love on all of the details of Goldie is it's adjustable. So you can really play with it. You've got a few inches of length change on it. You can go longer, shorter, anywhere in between with that. So I'm going to pop that necklace on. I dropped my Sunny, so I'm going to grab it. But this is a little simple cove. So pretty, so easy. And I think I have to highlight on Goldie jewelry is it all is like standalone good. You don't have to stack. Like if you're like, hey, I'm just starting to build a little jewelry collection or a little jewelry, capsule, you can go big, use your free shipping and just score, or use your rewards points, honestly, if you're grabbing a bunch of stuff. But you can always start with a few pieces. So don't feel like, you have to stack. Everything is made to be fabulous on its own. Now the stack gets fun, and the fun part is it all mixes together so easily. So the fun thing is you can just add to your collection as you go. But I thought I would do a little kind of play today, kind of layering these, showing how Goldie works really well together, and then what combinations are a nice pairing, and a visual for you guys to see that too. Hopefully, I feel like I need to get in that camera to show you. Hopefully you can see them here, but really quick, what I have on the Cove here. And then I have on I keep wanting to call these Cora. These are the Tides hoops. They're a rounded, like weightless. I know you're probably looking at me wearing these going, oh, those look heavy. They're not heavy. I've tricked you that you think they're heavy, and they're really lightweight, hollowed out, so comfy and lightweight. Like I love being at a pool or being in the ocean and just throwing on all the Goldie, like full blown bedazzled at the beach. And I do not have to worry one bit about anything turning a color, tarnishing. Like it is going to stay looking like this. It's my favorite part of this jewelry collection. I just think we've really landed on a spot where you do not have to have jewelry that lasts. It does not have to be only fine jewelry. I think a lot of people are like, oh, fine jewelry is the only way to go. I'm like, well, one, it's a bajillion dollars. And so even to building a collection, you're like, thousands of dollars later, you've got like a little run of jewelry. The fun thing with Goldie is it's so approachable, affordable, and then the quality is there. It's going to hold up like a piece of fine jewelry, which I think is just such a win. Jenna, what size Bodie is Carly wearing? I'm wearing a size 3 in the Bodie, or a size small here in the Jane top. So Jane top, Bodie jeans. Really quick, I'll show you Bodie jeans since I have them on. They are just the best. I love these jeans. I'm so happy that we have them back in stock. Highlight that I would throw on. I should have done my Leah tank under this. Darn it. That would have been great for even showing you Goldie neckline on this. But those Leah tanks are my favorite. Yes, Ruth, I'll show it. Those Leah tanks, those little ribbed, they're like a little waist hit. So I know people might be like, they're croppy. They're so cute layered. And I love them. Even under something like this, I can kind of unbutton this with that little Leah under. They're $22. Allie, will you link those for me?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm going rogue. I was not supposed to talk about CJLA. I'm only supposed to talk about Goldie, but it just goes together. So I can't help but talk about both of them. Allie's going to link it. You guys are so, so good. We were at the shoot yesterday. I think I posted a little clip of this, but both of our models were like, what tank is that? Is that CJLA? I was like, of course it's CJLA. I'm not going to not be wearing CJLA. And they were like, oh, I need those. Those are so, so good. I love it. Lots of questions on here. Let's go. Kelsey says, I love the Allura earrings. How do they look on? Are they heavy? No. So I'll show them to you. Yes, I'll show them to you on. So I'll get to that in just a sec. Sorry, that was a second ago. While we're here, nail color. Mallory's asking nail color. Okay. I'm going to have to think for 2 seconds. This is the new, OPI It's Bubble Bath and Funny Bunny together. I think it's like whatever the
Bubble Bunny?
Bubble Bunny. It's Bubble Bunny, OPI. Do you know the color, Allie?
I just Googled it too, but I heard they like combine the two.
You guys, I have had my nails done 3 times, and in the past couple of weeks, months, I just keep getting the same color. It's what is it again? Bubble Bunny? I've already Bubble Bunny, Bubble Bath and Funny Bunny together. That's the color combo. I know. I was like, thankfully, don't look too closely at these. They might be slightly grown out, but I love it. It matches everything. It's like the perfect CJLA nail color. Even too with our weekend collection launching on Friday, I was like, oh, that color is like the perfect pair for all of those. So that's the color. Ruth is asking, can you show the radiant ring again? Yes, absolutely. And then Amy asked, what's the weight difference between Cora and Tides? They're honestly really similar. So let me show Radiant really quick. This is the new Radiant ring in the silver. We have it in gold too. I feel like this is normally on my hand, on my stack of pieces. This is it up close. It's a little rectangle. It's so gorgeous. This is so pretty. It feels like such a high end piece. And again, if you're with us live today, free shipping on anything. Amazing. I love it. I'll try it after. Save it for me. I'm live, but I'll come in a little bit. Thank you. Will you put it in the fridge? Awesome. Yum. Navy's like, I just made homemade apple juice. It's so good. You have to try it. So we'll save that for after the live. Radiant ring. So good. And again, I will note they're really pretty stacked. Everything CJLA can be stacked and played with. Even a gold and a silver radiant ring together played with would be really pretty. Almost kind of like pair them to the sides. They're really, really fun. Okay, let's go Cora and Tide hoops. I'll show you the difference between the two of those. I honestly feel like they're relatively similar. Funny thing is the Cora might even be a slight, so close. I was gonna say this one might even be a tiny bit heavier. I know it doesn't look like it, but these are so tricky. These are hollow. So this is what I have on here. We just launched them in silver. These have never been done here in silver before. And then this is the OG of them. So kind of see, these are Tides. This is Cora here. And then difference on them too for like sizing. These are domes. They're kind of rounded. And then these are flat. So you can kind of see the shape on them. I would say they're both lightweight and both great. I can pop them on too, so you can kind of see the difference on those. And then I have on necklace wise, our new Cove, which is the little seashell with the tiny diamonds. Allie, do we have gold in the Cove in stock right now? Gold Cove in stock?
Yes.
Okay.
We do.
And then quick, before I show you the earrings, this is Gold Cove that's in stock right now. So pretty. And I will note, I was going to just like kick off and show you Sunny and gold and show you all the ways to wear it. But Allie just let me know. She informed me that gold Sunny is sold out. So it is gone. I am sorry. But the silver just launched, like literally just went on the site right now. Oh, that's helpful. Beth just commented. That's great feedback, Beth. She said, I own the Tides and I love them. I can't wear any slightly heavy earrings. The Tides are definitely lightweight enough for me. I love that you noted that and are reiterating that, because I do think people assume automatically that the Tides are heavy. They're kind of tricky. They look like they're going to be a heavier piece and they really are not. They're hollowed out, which makes them so lovely and lightweight. I love the details on these. I love the size on them. I feel like it's a nice pop. You know, if you have your hair up, that's one thing too. If you have your hair up, kind of nice for a little bolder statement earring. So that's why I love these. It feels like a basic hoop, kind of like a classic or a Goldie. It just has a little something different to it in its shape. Super quick. This is going to be what a Goldie or a classic hoop looks like. This is classic. Let's see if I can take my finger and show it to you that way. That is classic. So they're kind of similar-ish in their shape, as you kind of see them on. But this just provides a little something different and unique. If you have Goldie or you have classic hoops in your mix, I would highly recommend trying something out like the Tides just to mix up your little layers, mix up what your, assortment is. These, I think, just provide something fun and different. So again, lightweight, super lightweight. Yes, Amy said, can you wear the Tide and the Core at the same time to see the difference on you? I'm having a difficult time picturing it. 100%. That's why we're live today. It's perfect. That is what we're here to do. And I'll also just note, if you're just popping in, I know there's ladies kind of, who are like, what is this? I just popped in or just clicked on it. I just went on the site. We just kicked off our Goldie in Silver collection. A ton of Goldie that was never made in silver is now back, or now not even back, just now up in silver. So this is the Tide that I have on here. This is the Cora. Cora is flat. Tide is rounded, more of like a dome shape. And they're both back in gold and silver. So there's the shape difference. It's not a crazy huge difference. This one just is flat. You can kind of see that shape there. Flat, rounded. So hopefully that's helpful in seeing those on. They're in the same family, but they're different. It's definitely not the same thing. We like this one because it kind of like reminded us of the Goldie hoop. But if you took the Goldie and the classic and you smushed it, you get the Cora. So really pretty, very subtle and simple. I think it's a great one. A lot of gals, I feel like, I don't know if you've heard this, Allie, too, but I feel like a lot of our world and girls are like, I'm not used to wearing a ton of jewelry. I love the idea of it, but I don't maybe know what to put together, or I never know like what pieces to get that I am going to be able to wear a ton. Like I don't know how versatile something might be or how frequently I'm going to get to wear it. And I often hear girls who are just like, I don't know how to put it together. I like it. I like the look of it. But I don't know how to stack it or what to have in my mix. So the fun thing even today, and again, we're live. So if there's anything you want to see, I love the details and questions of like, what's the difference between these? Or could I stack these two things together? Do these pair well? That is what we're here to do. Cora just got added. You're going to love them. They're really sweet. They're really pretty. And then again, Tides here, which is the rounded, Cora, which is the flat. One thing I want to add to my stack, because I think it's a really pretty, simple and dainty too, actually. We're going to play for a second. One thing that just came in and restocked very recently is the Laguna. And I'll pop this on in a second, but this has been, I feel like Laguna short earrings, all of our little pearls have been so popular and have sold so quickly. So I do want to highlight and note, again, free shipping on anything over 50. So if you're like, hey, I wanted that necklace, I didn't see that it was back in stock, use the code free ship and this gets sent to you with no charge on shipping. This is Laguna in the silver. We also have it in the gold, and both are in stock, but this is probably one of our fastest movers in the Goldie collection. It's so pretty and so easy. And I'm like, oh, it's actually really pretty stacked with that seashell. So I love these for a kind of springy, summery. If you're on the coast, you wear it year round. If you're not on the coast and you love the coast, wear it year round too. But they're really, really pretty. This, I would also highlight, pearl is a classic. So don't think this is only something that you can wear in the summer. This is beautiful in the winter, creamy little sweater, pair of jeans, pair of boots. And that pearl is a great combination. So this is Laguna. It's beautiful layered. I'll probably pop it on in a second. But one I wanted to show as a really simple little subtle, is the Bloom. Bloom and Brielle, we often get so many questions on what is the difference between the two of them. They're kind of related. They're definitely from the same fam. So I'm going to show you the difference of those. I wanted to show you silver and silver, but for the moment, I'll show you silver and gold, just so you can kind of see the size difference on those. I'm like, you're going to love those hoops. I love seeing those added. So Bloom, let's show Bloom really quick, because people often go, okay, well, what do you wear with like a little pendant? How do you stack something else? Do you go thicker, heavier? What's a great layer to that? So when I think of like what a two great stacking necklaces. And again, they're cool enough that you can wear them on their own, but really dainty. And I love the combination. Dainty yet durable is what I would probably highlight and say with all of this Goldie goodness. This is the Bloom necklace. It is dainty. It's really pretty. It's really simple, but it's also hardy and durable, able to be worn on, slept in, worked out in, beached in, all of the things. But I love the Bloom as a stack. So if you are like, oh, I'm grabbing a pendant or I want to get two and I'm going to stack them, what would be two great ones to stack with? One, I have to say, you can always add to the mix, is the Bloom. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to go, let's go shorter on this. Stack this in the mix. I just saw Goldie hoops got added in the 18 millimeter. Those are so good and so neutral. You cannot go wrong with those. So here is this little stack and layer. Actually, let's go longer with I went short on the shell, on the cove. We're going to go long on it and we're going to let the Bloom. So really quick, you can see the Bloom by itself. Really dainty, really simple. I love that it doesn't go away that you can't see it, but it's just really easy to mix and match. So this with a white t-shirt, this with anything. Very, very subtle, very, very simple and pretty, but really pretty layered. Sarah said, what's the difference between the Bloom and the Brielle? And I love that you asked because I'm going to show you both. I think they're very related, but they are different. So what I have on here is Bloom. Bloom's going to be the daintiest. Bloom has little ball details. So little silver or gold, depending on what you're grabbing, little ball details on it. And then a chain on the in-between. So like a little simple dainty chain. The Brielle has more of a cord in between. So I'll show you cord on that. It's really pretty. It's really easy. The one thing on the Brielle, I would say is it's a little thicker and a little poppier. So it works as a great standalone necklace. If you're wanting something a little bolder, I would go Brielle. If you're wanting something a little more subtle, a little more simple, I would go with the Bloom. It doesn't want to come out of this bag here. And I'll also note too, Goldie, I'm showing it just in its little, what you open when you open your little canvas bags. All of our Goldie comes in these darling little canvas bags. So they're kind of like gift ready. If you are grabbing Goldie for yourself, great. It instantly comes with like a little travel bag. But I also think that little canvas bag is like the perfect little gift wrap too. So no need to wrap it, throw a little card with it or a little bow on it, and you have your gift done. Okay, so this is the Brielle. You can see the difference on this. This has a cord in between versus the chain in between. So a little thicker, a little more of a solid look. The little ball details on it are a little bit thicker as well. So just noting that. They're both really easy and really stackable, but I would just note this one has that little thicker cord going on with it. Another thing we often get asked is, can I mix metals? Can I do gold and silver together? How do I do that? You can mix all of it. I love mixed metals. I love gold and silver together. I have a watch that's gold and silver, so I feel like it kind of sets the stage for jewelry that mixes too. And another little combo that I think is fun too, our novel cups are beautiful. Before I pop Brielle on, our novel cups are beautiful. So if you're also mixing and matching maybe your metals on your necklace, this is another fun way to do that with the cups. You can stack the gold and silver together this way. This can be worn both ways with the front side here or with the little opening on the front. You can wear it either way, stack it and play with it. What's the difference between the Luna and the Anchor bracelet? I would note Anchor bracelet's going to be one of our more petite bracelets. So it's one of the littlest. And then the Luna, let me grab Luna in the mix here as I sort out these details. Allie, will you link both for them? Maybe you can even note quick offhand what you're seeing differences are on those. Anchored is going to be thicker. I will note that.
Yeah, I would say, Anchor has a different clasp to it as well. Luna has a similar clasp to the necklace, where Anchor has like the circle with the little pin that you put through it. Luna is definitely daintier. It's kind of just like a classic chain bracelet, whereas Anchor is a thicker chain.
Yeah.
And like Carly mentioned, Anchor, it runs smaller. It's also not adjustable like the Luna.
Yeah. Great little details on it. I got them both, so I can show you. You can see them here. The inker, like Allie noted, the inker is different in its clasp, so I'll show you that here. As I untangle it there. This is going to be much, much thicker with that little clasp detail. This is not adjustable in its size, so just noting that. And then here is the Luna. Luna is a really, really pretty little chain, really simple. So I think the Luna makes a great leave on and go and a great stack. This is really pretty layered. And what I love on this, again, kind of like a Bloom or a Brielle, they're dainty but durable. I think that's like the perfect way to describe it. They are really, really lightweight. They're really, really easy to layer. They feel kind of like a piece of fine jewelry. Like you're like, ooh, this is like really special and delicate. Yet you're able to leave this on and to wear it. The hardware is really beautiful and made really well on them. So highly recommend. They're both fantastic. I will note this. If you have a bigger wrist, I would 100% go with the Luna. I would say the Anchored leans more towards a petite wrist. Most everything CJLA Goldie is size friendly. Everything is adjustable, necklaces, all the things. I even had a lady who was like so self-conscious and nervous. She was in Secret Shop one time. And she's like, I just have a bigger neck. Like I have a hard time finding jewelry that fits. And I'm like, have you tried our stuff? And she's like, no, like, I just think it's not going to fit. And she was in Secret Shop. So I was like, just try it. I promise you. The fun thing is you can totally like adjust the sizing on it. And she tried it on and she loved it. She was like, oh my gosh, I love this. And now she's like a Goldie fan. So, my only thing on this is it runs smaller. So everything else is going to run roomier. If you're petite, you're going to love it. If you're not, I would go Luna. That would be my size recommendations on those. Oops. Do you have the Wonder Ring you can show? The Wonder Ring you can show. Let me see if I have it. Little Wonder Band. Yeah. I'm looking to see if it's in this mix really quick. I don't think I have it with me. Allie, will you link it for her?
Yes.
So it's easy to be found. Hold on, I'm searching it on here too to see. I love the Wonder Band. I don't think I have it here in this stack or this little mix, but Allie can link it on there. It's going to be probably closest to the family of the Starry Dome ring, but it's a rectangular shape. It's actually really pretty stacked with Atlas because they both kind of run little like rectangular shape on them. So I love those two together. And then I love it with the Radiant. The Radiant's really pretty stuck with it. Kind of a similar shape to kind of pair it together. So this is the little details of the Radiant. And then Wonder is just going to run like a little rectangle of little CZ, little diamond looking, little jewel gems. It's really, really cute, really easy. There's actually not a ton of it left. So Wonder Band has some stock. I was just checking stock on it too. We are sold out of it in size 6. I think we have a little bit in 7 and a little bit in 8. Yeah, very little bit in 8, but it is in stock. If you've eyed Wonder Band, I would not sleep on Wonder Band. I think it's going to be gone probably sooner than later. What else on there? Do you have a Wonder? Okay, Bloom. Okay, we entered those on there. Okay, let's stack this a little bit more. So I want to show you too. I thought Sunny would be a fun one just to show since we have it. And it's here before I take Cove off. What I have on here for the little layer is the Bloom necklace and the so cute little Cove. Yeah. It's like Cove. I can show it on there. You can see the little diamond details. Okay, I'm going to next up swap this for the Sunny. Sunny is now officially sold out, sorry, in the gold, but it is in stock in the silver. Just went up today. It's live, along with a bunch of other silver goodness. We have the hoops, lots of hoops, Cora hoops. in the tied hoops. So I still have 1 and 1 on. Okay, before I take them off, we might need to mix this up. I have on the tied hoops here and the Cora right here. Really, really easy, really pretty. There's the difference of the two of those. And then I will take a quick second. I want to highlight pearls for a sec while I show on that Sunny. Probably because they go so quick. I want to show you the little shore in the silver. I have them here in the gold in my hand, but I think they would be fun to show you because they're so versatile and so good. I feel like we keep selling out of all the pearl things. So really fast, let's pop these on. And I'll also note too, I highly recommend these because they really are like a 2-in-1. This is the shore. It's a little pearl detail on the silver and it comes off. So if you want this to be 2-in-1, you just take that little pearl off and you have a really pretty, simple, little huggy, easy hoop that you cannot go wrong with. I will note really quick, we have a little free shipping code up for our Goldie restock and launch live. It's just for the live. So if you're shopping later, it was a live exclusive, but the code is free ship and I'll get you free shipping on any order over $50. So if you're grabbing a Goldie necklace and an earring or a Goldie bracelet, anything over 50 gets you free shipping. So love a little free ship code in live. Never hurts. So good. Let me get these on. Okay, Ali, out of the new silver pieces, if you were grabbing a new silver, what's your top fave in the mix?
Well, I think I gotta go with the Goldie hoops at least because I already own those in gold. So having silver as a go-to as well. And then I love the Cove in silver. I think it's really fun. Cove is done well. You guys love that.
Yeah.
And also the Treasured in silver.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like Treasured is a sweet one in silver too. And I have it right here in my little stack. Let me grab it. Okay, really quick. Let's show Sunny because Sunny is finally here. I feel like I've been wearing my gold Sunny a ton and I feel like there's so many questions on when is the silver coming? When's the silver coming? And I can finally say today we have it back in stock. So this is Sunny in silver. Gold is now officially sold out. I'm going to go on the tightest. We're going to stock with the pearls. You can go on the longest. We're going to go longer on Sunny. No wrong way to stock your Goldie. So I left on my little bloom. Here is that little Sunny. I love this Sunny kind of pops on. Definitely a nice, it's not crazy overtly huge, but a nice little kind of subtle pop on there. And then I know you might be like, really? You're going to stock something kind of chunkier? I love the Laguna on its own, but I also love it played with and stacked. So I love this combination. If you're doing something, maybe you're wearing something you want to kind of dress up a little bit. Let's go on the smallest on this one here. I think this is such a gorgeous little piece. It's like one of those little layers that you can wear for everyday wear. But it also works as so pretty for something dressy, a wedding, a fun occasion. It's so feminine and so sweet. So this is the shore earrings with the pearl. This is the Laguna necklace with the pearl. I can't rave enough about it. It's such a great capsule staple piece. And two, I think of like everything that we're launching this weekend and weekend. I love that these little Goldie pieces just elevate and dress up literally anything that you have on, whether you're wearing a white t-shirt and a pair of Bodie jeans and you just throw on that little simple, subtle necklace. It just takes it to a new little level with it on. So Laguna, I have on Sunny and I have on Brielle for that little simple, Bloom for the little simple dainty. Brielle would be another one that would be in this same kind of family with a cord and a little simple ball chain. So that's the stack of 3 shore earrings with the Laguna necklace, the pearl and the pearl. And then in the bracelets, I just threw on the 2 of these together. This would be another option if you're going to mix your metals, your gold, your silver on. These are the novel cuffs that I love that are super simple. I feel like I oftentimes have at least one of these on. And then I love that you can wear those both ways. So it looks like a simple solid cuff here, but it has that little easy adjustable pop on. So love those together. And then on the rings, I'm wearing Starry Dome. We've kind of played with these and taken some off. Where did that little my little silver one go? Oh, here, let's do this one. We'll do Atlas on. Do it in the middle. So you can kind of see both. And then that's an Atlas ring too. So there's no wrong way to stack and layer and wear your Goldie. You can mix it, you can match it. So easy on. So Laguna, I feel like I could just leave Laguna on. I'm like, done. You're set. You're ready to go. This is one, again, this is probably one of our top favorite pieces in the past few months and weeks. I feel like the Laguna does not sit in our stock for very long. So if you've eyed it, I would probably recommend grabbing it sooner than later. And if you're with us in the live today, if you're watching this later, it's done. But if you're watching it here, the code free ship gets you free shipping on any order at CJLA. I'm wearing the Jane top. If you're like, oh, I'm going to grab that Jane top and a necklace, that's over 50, get free shipping. Jeans, wearing the new Bodies. We just restocked these this week. You can snag those in the mix and get free shipping just for this live. So again, it counts for anything. It doesn't have to be Goldie. Of course, we recommend grabbing some Goldie, at least trying out Goldie if you haven't tried it before. But you can use it on whatever you want. This is what I was looking for. This is our radiant ring that we just put up in stock in the silver. This has come in gold. And now it is in this new gorgeous silver. I love this layered in any mix. I have it on my wedding finger right now. I was saying earlier, I've been either lifting weights or working out and doing things. And I'm like, oh, I feel like my gold wedding ring has been getting scratched. So I popped on a radiant and it's been my little alternative. I leave them on. I swim in it. I'm in the water. I'm at the beach and all the things in between. Okay. So I'm going to note this really fast. We have about 10 minutes left. If there's anything that you guys want to see mixed, layered, styled together, I would love to show anything to you combined. I have just about everything with me. So if there's any little details, I know one that I feel like we get a lot of questions on, I'll show quick while a question might come in, is what is the difference between the classic and the Goldie? If you're grabbing some of the new silver jewelry, the necklaces, maybe you're grabbing hoops. We did just launch Cora and Tides. This is Tides, but you might be like, hey, actually, I want to grab some great little simples. I asked Allie, what was your, what would be a new piece that you would grab? And she was like, I'd probably grab Goldie in, or I'd probably grab the hoops, either the classic or the Goldie. These are so easy and so neutral in the mix. So just quick to show you the difference on the two. This is the classic. So classic is a little fatter. And this is the Goldie, a little thinner and light. They're both, I would say, comfortable. Both of the smaller sizes are going to be really lightweight either way. But the Goldie are almost weightless. They weigh like nothing. They're super comfy and lightweight. I feel like this is one too that you can just leave on and sleep in and wear on repeat. And these come in a ton of different sizes. So both of these, the classic, which is the thicker, and then the Goldie, which is the thinner, both really lovely and really easy. You kind of can't go wrong. So no wrong way to stack and to mix. I'll take off those shore really quick just to show you the hoops on. If you have not tried Goldie jewelry, the hoops, I would say, are a great place to start. You kind of can't go wrong with a classic hoop. It mixes and matches with literally everything. So comfy, so easy. Time for these nails to get redone. It's been an adventure. They get too long and I'm like, I can't do things with them. So really quick, just popping on those Goldie. I was like, I'm going to do these because these are oftentimes, I feel like, the most questions. Goldie, I feel like we never have in stock, but classics, the thicker, just to show, let me snap it, show those on. Can I see that there? Put them on. Great little base spot to start. And again, I feel like these kind of pop. I can show both on too. Allie, do you do the smallest in the Goldie?
Yeah, I have the 18s in the Goldie.
Okay, that's what I'm going to show on, just to kind of show the difference on the two. I think that will be probably closest in size comparison. I'll pop those off really quick. I'm seeing Goldie hoops out at 18 millimeter. You're going to love them. They're so easy and so sweet. So here's the difference on the two. This is going to be your kind of like more of a pop, little bolder. And this is going to be your little thinner, lighter. This I feel like is one of those, like you can low-key sleep in it. It does not need to come off they can just stay on. And then this is just a bit more of a little statement. Pops a little bit brighter, a little bit bolder on. Both really comfy, really lightweight. I feel like you don't even notice that they are on. So highly, highly recommend at least like a base spot, maybe a Goldie necklace and a little Goldie hoop. Kind of can't go wrong. Both gold and silver are in almost everything other than Sunny that I thought we had in stock and we don't. It's already sold out. Those would be just some fun new ones to try. Really quick, showing up close on that Sunny. Actually, let me clip this before I hold it. This is what just launched today. The Sunny necklace, Cora hoops, tied hoops, radiant ring in silver. Allie, am I missing anything else in there? Of new? Lots of restock is up.
I think that's it. We also have like updated photos, like for the locket earrings. We also photographed them kind of separate as well. So
you can see.
If you want to look at the site too and see, we have like the hoops side by side, so you can see size comparison, and then you can see other styles.
Yeah, I'll even note that too. I'll finish with lockets because I think these are a fun one and they are a 2-in-1. The code, Maria, is it's cozy right here. The code is free ship and it works on all items over $50. So if you're grabbing Goldie jewelry or you're grabbing a shirt or a pair of jeans or anything in between. Okay, so these are these nails, you guys. I'm like, I cannot open things. Time for some short cutting on these. These come off. This is the locket hoop. It is a little cutie heart detail. I can't even show it to you. There you go. Little heart detail. And it comes with this little simple, almost like a huggy hoop. I love that you can wear this, of course, with the charm or without it. So we'll pop these in. I feel like I'm like struggle bus over here with nails. Okay. So there, that is on. Really pretty layered in the mix too. Fun. Lots of Goldie hoops added. You guys are going to love them. They're so easy. They're so comfy. Next time, shorter nails for jewelry lives. Like, get this on. There we go. And those just snap into place. Really fun. I think I love these two because they just have this little bit of a pop. And maybe you're traveling or you're like, hey, I want a pair of earrings to wear for like everyday wear. The nice thing on these is you can lose this little heart detail and just wear them as a huggy. And you just have a cute little pair of simple little throw and go hoops. And then you want to kind of dress it up, jazz it up, throw the little heart on, and you have a whole nother earring. It's a 2-in-1. And I love it. One time we were live with a big group of ladies and someone was like, hey, could you, like, if I got both the gold and the silver, could I mix them and like put the silver on the gold hoop or the gold on the silver and kind of do a mix and match? We're like, totally. So that's another fun way. If you want to mix your lockets, these really can play a lot of different ways. If you have both the earrings, let's say you have the gold and you have the silver, you kind of have 4 earrings out of 2. So, or even more than that, because you can mix and match. You can have the hoops by themselves and then with these on, and then the mix. So 6 earrings for the price of 2. So, this is the gold of the locket. You kind of see that little heart detail. Pops off and on. Super, super simple, super easy. And again, Goldie is made to live in. It's waterproof, made to swim, made to sweat, made to wear for everyday wear. Final little moments on here. The code is free ship. We'll leave it up for just a few minutes if you guys are checking out or you have stuff in your cart. But the code is free ship and you can score anything on the CJLA website for the next 5 minutes with the code free ship. Maybe you're grabbing new, maybe you're grabbing Goldie. We just restocked a ton of goodness. So not only is Goldie restocked and back, but we also have Goldie jeans, Fin jeans, a bunch of secret restocks that just happened, and a really fantastic launch happening tomorrow. Not tomorrow, happening Friday. Lookbook goes up today. Yeah, Allie?
Yes, lookbook up today.
Lookbook up today. Yes, launch up on Friday. So 9 a.m. This whole weekend collection will be up. We'll be doing previews and sneak peeking a bunch of the goodness of what's coming, but it is a good collection, you guys. And I feel like it can pair more perfect with all this Goldie restock in the mix. So, last little moment, free ship on anything over 50. And weekend collection comes this Friday. If you eyed Goldie pieces that you were like, I was waiting on the silver and it hasn't come, it has finally come. It is up. It is on the site. Almost everything that we have done in Goldie Gold is now up in silver. So lots of restock, lots of fun new things, hoops, earrings, necklaces, all this goodness that we have not had in silver is now up on the site. You've got Shore, you've got Sunny, you've got Cove, you've got Tides, we've got Cora, Laguna that I have on. All of these are at. Say that again.
The Haven necklace is restocked.
Yes, let me take one quick moment. I'm really glad you noted that. I'm going to take one quick second on that too. I've mentioned it in a few lives, but I haven't spent a ton of time like in stories or other places in detail to show that on. Haven is so good. I'm actually going to stack. We'll throw a gold in the mix. Why not? Our Haven necklace is back. This is probably the first thing. This is probably the first necklace to like officially sell out at a Goldie.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was too. Okay, so Haven, so gorgeous and so good. It's almost like the bloom with a little cross detail on it. This comes in gold and silver. It's so gorgeous. I feel like, how can I show it where you can kind of see it on? So simple, so subtle, and I love the quality on it. I feel like this is one of those kind of like the hoops, like the classic hoops, or the Goldie hoops that you can kind of leave on all the time. They can kind of be like your uniform layers. This is a phenomenal one in the mix. I love that it's dainty, really sweet and dainty, kind of like the bloom necklace. So those are even pretty in the stack or layered. I'm like fully stacking this here. And again, don't be afraid to mix gold and silver together. They all mix and play really well together. Everything Goldie is intended to be like a capsule jewelry, just like Carly Jean Los Angeles capsule clothes, your jeans, your shirts, your sweaters, your dresses, it all is meant to play together. Same thing with Goldie jewelry. So whether you have one piece from one collection and you get one later, they're all going to mix and match and go together, from the rings to the earrings to the necklaces. There's no wrong way to wear your Goldie. So Haven necklace here. I'm glad you said that, Ali. This is back in gold and silver. It's such a great staple necklace. You can leave it on. You can sleep in it, swim in it. It's just a phenomenal throw and go. And then gold and silver. It's up in both colors now. So code is free ship. You've got like, 5-10 minutes left, just a few. Yeah. We'll leave it up on the back end, but thanks for tuning in and checking out the new pieces. I hope these pieces help make getting dressed a little bit simpler. And I hope if you've ever felt overwhelmed with jewelry or getting dressed and not knowing what to wear together or how to piece it together, I hope this makes getting dressed just a little bit more simple and a little bit easier, knowing you can throw it on and head out the door and you're good to go. And you could throw it on and head out the door and know that you're wearing something that's got some great quality to it. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us today. Happy launch day. And then stay tuned. We've got lots of fun weekend goodness to show you guys. This collection's really girly and really good. So if you love like the little ornate details, you love cotton, you love lace, you love vintage, you're going to love this weekend's collection.